What's up, folks? This is Monday, 2 days after the fight, and just giving an update. I didn't get to go to the press conference and say what's up to everyone. Basically, had to go to the hospital and get my leg checked out. It was a tough fight, man. All the props to Jose Aldo. Toughest dude in the world, man, at 145 pounds. He did a great job of using his leg kicks to break me down, and I won him the fight. So feeling good. I don't feel like I have any injuries except for my left leg is swollen. It's hematoma. I went to the hospital because they wanted to make sure that I didn't have a blood composite, which can stop circulation to your foot and things like that. So that was the concern. That's why I had to go there. And I also just felt like crap. When I was doing that interview at the end of the fight, I think because of the pain, probably I felt like I was going to pass out. It was weird. I haven't really felt like that before. And early on in the fight, I was already in pain. And when I sat down in the second round, I could see my leg was lumped up with looked like some softballs. And, it was tough, but doing good. People have asked how come I didn't try to wrestle more, and the bottom line is I was planning on it. I wanted to go out there and establish that I could match his speed, and that I also had stand-up skills, so that he had to honor that in order to set up my takedowns. You don't just go down and go in and take down someone like Jose Aldo without making sure that you can set it up, and that was my plan. So I came in there, stood with him, and I think I got the better of him the first round, and was planning on the second round working into some takedowns, but he got to my leg before I could start doing any of that, and shut me down real quick. I feel like looking back at it, I could have maybe tried desperately for a takedown in the first round, but it's going to be hard on a fresh guy who's defending takedowns every day for practice. It's not just going to happen like that. I'm realistic about that, so I felt it was important to stand for a little bit, and then I was immobilized before I got to it. I've been hearing that Aldo got a little bit of is getting critiqued for not being able to finish the fight, but I mean, there's only been 2 people that have finished the fight with me in 27 fights. It's not like I'm an easy guy to finish. I wasn't anywhere near ever getting unconscious or getting cut or anything like that. I mean, and he was trying, I think the closest that he got was some heavy body shots. I was rocked with some a solar plex shot, a rib shot, and a kidney shot, or a liver shot, a couple different times in the fight. And yeah, he was trying. It was a rough fight, and when you got the best guys in the world, it's not real simple just to decide to finish a fight. If that were the case, then this sport wouldn't be what it is. People don't really understand, from my point of view, being kicked in the leg like I was. It really feels like someone's taking a bat. Not only immobile, but it hurts. And on Aldo's side, we just fought a 5-round war, and I was switching my stance all the way to where he couldn't really get to the back leg. So, I was still in great shape, physically. Conditioning-wise, and still hungry to throw punches. But it's a difficult thing fighting for 25 minutes, especially when you've got 2 guys that are game. So I give credit to Aldo. I know that both of us are the type of guys that like to finish fights, but it was just a future for me. I don't know. I think right now I'm 30 years old. I've had 27 fights, and I feel like I'm still in great shape. I just went with a guy that everyone's considering, top 3 in the world pound for pound, and I felt like I was right there with him, except for the difference being the leg kicks. So, I feel like I can beat 99% of the people out there in the world. That was kind of the Super Bowl for me, being in a championship fight again, and being on pay-per-view, and it takes a lot of hard work to get there. So I'd like to get back on the horse, keep training. I could possibly get down to 135 pounds, but I've got my boy Joseph down there who's going to try to get that strap first. Until then, I'm going to keep on fighting, man. Keep training and have a good time for now. The greatest part about that whole event was the fans, man. And I feel it all over the world. I feel like I've got one of the strongest fan bases out there, and the good part about that is that people cheer and are behind you. The bad part about that is when I lose, I feel like a lot of the fans out there lose, and so that's a hard thing to do. But you got to realize I'm fighting at the very top level. It's a very competitive sport, and I appreciate the support, man. I really do, and I know that people get upset, and just want to let them know that I appreciate the ups and downs and everyone being with me. So thank you guys, and again I want to thank Jose Aldo. What a great champion, 145-pound world champ for sure, one of the top pound for pound guys right now, and I look to cheer him on too. He's a great guy.